Hello. So I added a little bit more to the level here since last time. So what we can see is that I've added a bit to this area, added a bit down here as well. Oh yeah, I also did a thing up here. I changed this skull up here to a diamond because I realised that if this fungus managed to grow to its full extent, it would cause a problem if you went to collect these diamonds. So this diamond here should help and not mean you might get accidentally trapped. So yeah, this is down here. So this is like, don't collect these until you're pretty sure you're done here, because that could quite easily spread into this area here. And yeah, this one is kind of like an interesting little design of transporters, and I'm not really going to go through it too much. You can see how it looks there. And yeah, it's just a general idea of, if you go through a transporter and end up behind a spirit, what can you do from there? And this is the puzzle I came up with for that. So yeah, this level now just needs a little bit of dressing up, and then that's that. So we still have this level to add some things to. We have a few levels to add a few things to, but here I've decided to look at this one. So yeah, I had an idea of something I can do in this area. So let me just see. I'm going with skulls. I'm feeling in skull mood at the moment. If I do this, no, I don't think that's exactly what I want to do. I think what I want to do is something more like this. And was it that? I think that was. Sorry, I'm having a bit of a think here. So, yeah, actually, the way I see this working is more like this. So it'll give you a bit of something to do, but it won't take up too much time, I don't think so. It might just make you panic a bit. Depending on how fast the fungus grows, we might be able to do this, this, and this. So how many can fit in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Down here, 9, 10. That could work, I think. So, one way or another, this could work, I think. I don't think it matters too much, only that. Sorry, just still doing thinking noises here. Well, the idea I had was to pack this with boulders and then put this down here. Actually, I think this diamond up here is going to be a problem, so I might need to remove that. Okay, so at the moment, what I was envisioning is you push, 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 and fill up this gap down here with all the boulders. Obviously, I'm seeing here that you could push through there, and keep going back and forwards like this. So, do I lower this part down so you have more boulders so that you only have a limited space to push things back and forth? Or do I do something so you can't push the boulders back this way? I might end up lowering it down actually, because I mean, how far down? I think that should be good. Just kind of, actually it's going to add more boulders if I lower it down, isn't it? Let's just do this for the moment, and you know, when we play test the level, or when I play test the level, I can kind of see what happens from that. Obviously now it's impossible, but let's pop that in there, and then add a couple more. So yeah, that should make it a bit interesting for you. I might be able to add the diamond back up here again later on. I'll find out by play testing the level. Okay, so that gives you something to do. What you want to do when you come down here Still haven't figured it out yet. I mean, I want it to be a bit of, oh my god, I have to do a thing kind of thing, but nothing too complicated, just something perhaps time consuming. But I haven't figured that out yet. So yeah, that's all the idea I had for that level right at the moment. Yeah, that one's mostly done. We're good with that. This one, actually I had an idea, and it requires kind of shifting things up a bit. So once I get something down on the screen which I can actually kind of show my idea, then I'll be able to describe it to you. So yeah, this level is not really a completed idea at the moment. So I think for most of these I want to kind of fill them up with skulls. Oops, too far. And then I want to put that one back over there. And I wanted to do something like this to put that in there, and then put a spirit into here. So then what we have, I know there's kind of more cages than spirits at the moment. Don't worry, I have a plan. So what you would want to do is drop some of these boulders down from the top through the different buckets. Obviously there's not probably enough, there might be actually. Once you collect the key then you can drop more down, but you drop the boulders through the buckets down to here, so you can block up. These buckets may have to be a little bit higher actually. Sorry, I didn't complete the thought I was going for there, but you might have some kind of idea of what I was trying to say. Let's put a time bomb up here, and let's put our little thing that we devised up here as well. Of course that gives you less time to collect this, and I'll have to check to see if this is possible. Obviously I don't want this one into here because that defeats the whole purpose. And then put in, get Repton up. Let's put Repton on the top of the boulders and move a bucket to here. That's a far too big a bucket. I'll have to try and arrange the buckets in a more interesting pattern for the puzzle to go ahead here. But then I will be able to get rid of some of this down here. And then, so you drop the boulders down here, you shuffle a certain number of boulders in front of these ones. So maybe one in front of that, one in front of that, one in front of there. Haven't figured it out yet. So that the spirit goes through here, because you know it's going to be something like you can't go through any of these ones here at all, because they're all blocked up. And then the remaining spirits are going to be underneath here. So let's just put some in there at the moment. I'm not quite sure exactly where they're actually going to go. Yeah, that one can't go there. That one has to go away from there. So yeah, you've got this spirit who's got to go all the way over here to go into this one, so you have to drop the boulders down to block these things here, and then when you get in here you can release these spirits to go into these cages here. There's going to be more of like a puzzly thing going on down here, but this is what my idea is at the moment for this one. So all good. So that's C, D, no that's D actually, that's fine. E, did I have any further ideas? No, I didn't have any further ideas for that at the moment. F is still the same, G is still the same, H I think I've changed around since last time I showed it. Obviously I've kind of done stuff with this cage puzzle at the bottom. But yeah, I'll just kind of leave it there. You can figure out exactly how to do this, because I don't want to spoil things here. But then there's only these two areas here to complete. Right. I think I'll leave this episode here for now. So obviously a slightly shorter one than some of the other ones I've done, but as I said, I'm trying to keep them like 10 to 15 minutes just to, not go too crazy myself. So yeah, there we go. So see you next time.